Who should we have our eyes on? Obviously, it starts with Andre Drummond. Do you believe, with the other teams that are in the mix to talk to him, that one, he will come here, and two, that the Celtics should want him? You know, I know there are a lot of Celtics fans that think Andre Drummond sucks, and I have long said, I've said it on this show a number of times, you don't trade for Andre Drummond and what that contract was. Like, you don't even remotely consider that. But if you can get him on the buyout market, you don't hesitate. He is a guy that obviously can score. He can rebound. He can, he can play a role. I mean, he can even at points, to a degree defend. He's not useless on defense. He's not a good or great defender, but he's not useless. It's sort of like a more muscular, more adept Enes Kanter in a way, quite frankly. It's like a beefed up Cantor on steroids in terms of his ability, still a dinosaur in today's NBA. I get that, but he's not a guy who I think would be a downgrade from what you currently have.
Yeah, I wrote a piece for Celtics blog last year when it was, Boston's maybe interested in trading for Drummond when he was still on the Pistons, where I was like, absolutely not. So I'm exactly, I think, in the same place you are. So correct me if I'm wrong, but like you said, trading for Andre Drummond, major mistake. Not a chance, especially since people I don't think fully understood he didn't fit into the TPE. It would have cost Marcus Smart in the deal. It just would have got very messy for the Celtics. So absolutely not, you stay away. If you can get Andre Drummond on a prorated minimum contract for the rest of this year, considering you just traded Daniel Tice, you do that every single day of the week and you live with whatever he gives you. And even if it's 20 minutes a game is all you get out of him, that's fine. You get 20 minutes of really good rebounding and maybe not much else, but at least you got that. And I like your comp for Cantor because that's kind of what he is at this point. He's kind of an Enes Cantor type of guy where it's, he's, he can really hit the boards, can do a little bit to finish around the rim. He's not a great roller, which is always a concern. He's a better passer though. I think that he really gets credit for. He's usually right around 4 assists per game for a big man. He's not going to step out and shoot jumpers the way Tice, could, but yeah, if you can get him on a minimum, 100% you go do it. I think it's probably more likely he's headed to one of the LA teams or Brooklyn. But that just seems to be the way that what makes more sense. I think Brian Windhorst said today the Heat will be interested if they can't close the deal with LaMarcus Aldridge, which he makes sense there. Miami's only really kind of got one big left.